Boomers, Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, Millennials, Strawberry Generation, and Snowflake Generation. Welcome to your podcast, Next Door.
Grab yourself a cup of tea and join us on Tea Talk. Presenting the hosts of Tea Talk,
Khai and Tiara.
Hello and welcome back, everybody, to our almost non-existent podcast.
What's up, guys? We are still here.
Yes, fortunately still alive and kicking.
Yes, and it's been 2.5 months since our last podcast recording.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been so long, and you're gonna get tired of hearing us say this, but we just got really busy.
Yes, we don't have to elaborate that part because we have already done it like a few thousand times already.
Yeah.
But I think one of the biggest factors why we decided to just do an episode is because these past 2 weeks we have been uploading videos on YouTube, so we are in our creator mode once again. So that I think that's one of the reasons why we decided to do this podcast.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. For me, it's more of I think we want to test out our new microphone. We are recording from our bed.
Oh yes.
And Karun bought this microphone thingy. Now we are actually recording like holding a microphone, like singing microphone.
It's like karaoke, but not
really.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So quite exciting, quite fun.
Really, quite fun.
I don't know. I just feel
I prefer the mic stand arrangement.
But it's different.
Okay, yeah. In this arrangement, we do not have to sit up straight and be like super stressed on what to say next or what to keep to the topic or not, because we are on our bed and it's like so free and easy.
Yeah, and I really feel like this microphone thing is so extra. It's like,
it is.
It's like, all I want to do is kind of just break out in a song, but I'm not going to. Yeah.
Oh, well, so many things have developed already for the past 2.5 months, and we are actually very close to being able to travel again.
Yeah, very, very close.
All right. So I think most of us are already fully vaccinated.
Mm-hmm. We are you?
Yeah, we are. I hope you guys are, because
Please
if you have not, then
vaccinated.
please go and get yourself vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. So I'm hearing a lot of chatter from people, and of course the government has also been hinting, right, that there might be a possibility of traveling once again somewhere in November or December. We won't know. But looking at how things are, probably even earlier.
No, with the new cluster, probably maybe later.
Yeah, a new cluster has emerged. But let's talk about traveling. We haven't traveled for like 2 years already.
God, yeah.
Except for our staycations and our seacation.
Yeah.
Right? I do consider seacation as a form of travel.
Agree.
What do you miss most about traveling? And after that, what do you not miss most about traveling?
Okay, for me, what I miss most about traveling is definitely you just escape, the form of escapism, like, just exploring another country, and just having a change of environment, because Singapore is so small, like, everywhere is the same kind of thing. We don't even have like different states, unless you call estates, but I don't think so.
But we got GRC, what?
That's different. Yeah, for me, it's more of like the whole, like exploring a different country, a change of environment, a form of escapism, the whole excitement of like planning a trip, booking the flights, and then booking your Airbnb or your hotel and just waiting for that day to come where you can just put your OOO message on your email, and then just like, the excitement the night before you fly.
Do you usually experience like this like rush of adrenaline the night before that you cannot sleep?
Yes.
Oh, you cannot?
I cannot. I
can.
You mean what? You can sleep?
I can sleep through.
Oh, I can't. I mean, I can now when I'm older. I can, but I'll still feel like excited. That, oh my god, tomorrow I'm gonna leave this place and I'm going to live my life. I don't have to think of responsibilities.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so I'm a naturally very excited person before I fly off, and it's a mixture of excitement and anxiety because I'm always, maybe this is the second part lah about the not enjoying part, but I'll get to that later. What else?
I think what I'm also excited about is shopping
In the duty free.
in the duty free,
I knew it.
going into the lounge area of the airport
Oh yes.
and spending like 1 to 2 hours over there just walking and looking at people
Oh
and
my god.
just thinking about, oh my god, our next X number of days is going to be awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I don't know whether you remember or not, but when we wanted to go to, I think, Australia, I think we wanted to go to Adelaide, we were on this, some sort of like an outdoor park in T2, where there were a lot of sunflower.
Oh yeah, they had that like outdoor part.
Yeah. I never known that they have such things in the airport.
That was
In
why.
our airport.
That's why Changi Airport was the best airport over the last 8 years until this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was like a new discovery, you
There
know.
was a theatre also.
Oh yeah. Theatre
There's
is like kind of
there's
common.
like PlayStation,
Oh yeah.
Xbox.
I wonder how it is now in those lounges.
Deserted, I guess. Sad,
Yeah. The shops are still open, right? I suppose.
I'm not really sure actually. I would think that I don't think all of them are open, or I just don't know. But
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
the I mean the things that you can do, the amount of things that you can do, the activities probably would have been restricted a lot.
Yeah.
You know, so that you cannot do so much things as how you did before. And on flight, wow, you need to get it's on. I'm going on like far ahead already. What else do we like about traveling? I think
Food.
yes, yeah. Food adventure in another country is always fun.
And for us, like both Karun and myself, when we travel, we have this thing where if it's lesser than how many meters, we will walk to the place.
Less than
1 click
2 kilometers.
Less than 2 kilometers, we'll walk to the place. And when in doing so, we always find ourselves in very interesting places that you wouldn't get to experience.
We allow ourselves to get lost.
Yeah, literally. I mean, not really lost, but it's just like going where our feet wants to go kind of thing.
Yeah. Exploration mode on.
Yeah,
that sort
so
of things.
I enjoy that because we always stumble upon really interesting shops or like random cafes. So I really enjoy that. Oh, and another thing is weather. Yeah, like
weather.
we will, like for us when we travel, I mean, don't say like Malaysia or Indonesia or any ASEAN countries, but if let's say we are heading to like Aussie or like Japan, because that's the only two places that we always frequent, we will always go during either like spring and autumn or maybe winter, but never summer because we experience summer 24/7.
We come from summer countries.
Yeah, we live in summer.
Yeah.
So I love experiencing weather over there.
Yeah.
And there's just something about the air in another country that even though ironically it's the same as the air we breathe here, it's kind of not the same, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, all the new experiences that you take in. Usually we go into Airbnbs, and I think part of the fun is cooking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely we won't spend like breakfast, lunch and dinner outside. One or two out of the 3 meals, or 1 out of 3 meals we definitely will cook. Usually it's breakfast, or maybe dinner.
Breakfast or dinner lah. Lunch
breakfast,
is most likely outside.
Yeah, because countries like Australia, a lot of places close
Early.
Yeah, very early, and dinner is the way to go. Huh? Oh yeah, of course.
Like halal food is expensive.
Halal food is expensive. Malls close very early, so we usually make dinner back at our own Airbnb, which is always fun. The time when we went to Melbourne, I think one of the first thing we did was to go grocery shopping.
Oh yeah, that was.
That's
Oh my
one of
god,
the
we
best
love grocery
things.
shopping in other countries.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we just love grocery shopping in
Just love
general.
grocery shopping. Yeah, that's right. We almost find ourselves in supermarkets at the end of the day.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Roti lah.
Yeah, whatever lah.
apa
A
lah.
lot. Yeah.
Even I think, but I do feel that whole going grocery shopping thing is something that we started doing every time we travel. Like I think that's you were telling me like, okay, the first thing we need to do is go to get like groceries.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know we got this feedback. We got this comment before. I think when we went for our honeymoon, someone commented like to Karun saying like, "Huh, you cook? Like, why you go all the way there and then you have to like, you know, on holiday and then you cook?" Well, because you save money, right? And you just, I don't know. I just don't see why I have to eat out all the time when I'm on holiday. I don't see a need to why I need to eat out all the time when I'm on holiday. Yeah, I just feel that having like cooking in your Airbnb is quite fun and you get to eat what you are comfortable with, right? And yeah, you save money. Like when on our honeymoon, I think we cooked for our trip to like Fuji. So we like pack lunches inside Tupperware and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the food that we cook is usually very simple food. It's not like 7-course meal kind of cooking.
Yeah lah,
No
for
way,
sure.
right? So it's just simple, very filling food, and usually it doesn't involve rice at all.
No. But
A lot of the times it's
No lah, no.
potatoes or
bread.
couscous or bread. Yeah.
Oh yeah, couscous is our like go-to
Yeah.
travel food because it's very easy to prepare.
Yeah, easy to prepare and very easy to carry around.
Yeah, but we were treated like, because on our last trip to Japan, we went with like Karun's parents. So I think when we went to Fuji, that time around, Mama cooked nasi goreng, remember?
Oh yeah.
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 Traveling with Mama and Baba is always great also.
Yeah,
or like
because
any
food
of
is
our
covered.
parents, because like they'll always make sure that we have proper food.
Yeah, food is always covered.
Yeah, like Mom will cook like prata lah.
Yeah.
That was fun. Oh my god, why are we talking about this? I don't really feel like I want to go.
Yeah.
I miss traveling so much. Like I didn't expect myself to miss it this much. Like
Yep. But yeah, that's traveling.
yeah.
Okay, what about things that we don't miss at all?
I was about to say.
I think packing.
Oh yeah.
I hate packing.
I hate packing also.
Yeah. My ideal traveling will be myself, just a small wallet where I keep the foreign currency, my gadget stuff, and of course camera and whatever. And that's it. All the clothes, all the apparels, buy from there. That's my ideal thinking of traveling. But it hasn't come to that point yet.
For me, like I don't like the packing, not because I don't want to pack my clothes. It's more of like I always get very anxious of like whether or not I forget and to bring anything. Got chance I will always forget to bring one thing lah, but thankfully every time that one thing I can easily get one. Yeah. I always just like, I think one thing I don't like about traveling is I get very anxious because like I have to keep checking my packing list over and over and over again. I have to check then like there's the anxiety of like when you get into the cab or something and then you check your bag to see whether you have your passport or not. And when you reach the airport you check again. Like there's always the anxiety of the important documents that you need to have. Because if you don't have it, then for us, like thankfully we live quite like not so far away from the airport, but like let's say we are traveling from like the other side of Singapore.
Wow. Imagine if we were
Very
at
stressful,
Boon Lay and both of us forgot
Oh
our
my God, I
passport.
can't.
And then we come back to the house and then we got your passport. Then
Forget
forgot about
yours,
mine.
yeah.
Then we went all the way to
It's
the airport.
crazy.
And then, hey, I forgot my passport. Oh, damn it. Then go all the way to Boon Lay and that's it lah.
By that's release the flight.
The flight would have left already.
What else I don't like about traveling?
I don't like to see unruly behavior in a foreign land. Yeah. Because Singaporeans being Singaporeans, we are so used to things which are in order in a sense, right? So when you see something which is like off key,
You
be
judge.
like, you be judging and questioning everything or questioning your reality like, hey, why is this person like that? Huh? Why is he like this? Yeah, but I mean, that's the reality of things. That whatever that we are experiencing in Singapore, it doesn't mean that that is what the real world is. Yes. We cannot just use that as a standard. It's just that it's different everywhere. And we have to keep reminding ourselves that everyone's different. Every culture is different. And we cannot expect those to fit us. Or rather, we need to adapt to whoever we are. Yeah. But other than that, I think, what else?
For me, it is hilarious. The thing I hate about traveling is the fact that I have to come back.
Of course.
It's the like, you know,
the
it's
eve,
the
eve of when we depart back.
It's like the build up, you know, the build up to the trip, right? Oh, I'm so excited. And then after that, you actually go for the trip. And then after that, when you're in the trip, then you're like, fish and chips, I'm going to be going back home in like X number of days, right? And then you're like, no. Yeah, I hate that feeling.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, you know, the 2-3 days before you leave, right? Oh, nak kena, you know, like, oh, have to start packing the stuff bit by bit so we don't leave it to the last minute. And you're just like, no. Yeah, I hate that feeling. And even though I say I love weather, right? I think weather is also something that can go to a thing where I don't like because like for example, if you travel during like autumn or spring, right? You truly don't really know how warm or how cold it's going to be. And for me, like if I'm cold, I need like some like sort of sweater. It's very frustrating when you want to be fashion and stuff and bring a small bag, right? But you want to bring a sweater. And I can't really tell because the weather, you can Google the weather like, oh, it's going to be this, it's going to be sunny, but it's also going to be cold. Like when we went to Melbourne, it was freaking sunny, beautiful, right?
Yeah.
But it was so freaking windy. I was cold. I was like, ugh. And of course, when we go travel in winter, like I enjoy being bundled up, but at the same time, it's the fact that we have to bundle up. It can be quite irritating, like, especially when you go in a restaurant or you want to go toilet, then you have all of this like bulky layers of jacket, have to angkat, then have to pull down, you know, then you have to wear your long johns and everything. It's a journey, but I enjoy bundling because you can't do that in Singapore. But it's just leceh lah.
Yeah lah, that's right. I think the other thing I hate doing while traveling is to spend an entire day to go and get all the souvenirs.
Oh yeah.
Well, I hate that. I totally hate that. I mean, yeah, you need to think about the people back home, right? You need to buy for them. See, I don't mind buying things for people. But I hate it when I have to spend so much time doing it. Yeah. And one whole day in a holiday, it's very precious.
That's why it's good to sometimes we do this also. We just like whatever we see that we think that might be for that person, then we just get it there and then.
True, you can do that, but also you don't know whether you get enough to spend for the rest of the holiday.
That's true. You have to go back there.
So it's a very challenging balancing act, and I wish this thing can just get removed.
Souvenirs, huh?
Yeah, souvenirs don't have to be bought. If you want to buy for people, just buy online. Cannot. buy from like, if you're from Japan, you buy from Amazon Japan. Then you ship it over. Can, right?
Yeah. I don't
Cannot,
know.
It's the same cost, right? Probably more expensive lah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it just goes to show that you don't mind spending that much, right? For people that you love back home. Yeah.
What else
I
do I
think,
know? Like,
yeah, buying is one thing. Spending the amount of time to buy is another thing. And then lugging it back. Oh, that's another thing. So yeah, 3-in-1 challenge.
Wow. But yeah, all in all, but I don't know. I just miss. I think right now, like, we are not the only ones, but I'm assuming that there are so many people who are like experiencing like pandemic fatigue, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially when, I'm sorry, am I really sorry, but you know, for all those I'm not trying to belittle like mental health or anything, but sometimes I do feel that, you know, those people who are living in bigger countries, right, with legit states, I think they should just keep quiet when they say that, like, oh, I need to travel for my mental health. Like, because I feel that when you're living in an island or in a country as small as Singapore, like, it's totally a whole different ballgame. Because everywhere you go, you can cover the whole of Singapore in, okay, if you take your own sweet time, right, maybe like in a week, like in 7 days. You know, but like, you know, if you're from a country like the US or Canada or something, the country is so big. There's so many states.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can explore those different states, right? So macam, I do get very like, whenever they are like, I need to travel for my mental health. And then I'm like, y'all should stay in Singapore and then y'all see how we all feel. But I'm just, despite that, I do feel that Singaporeans I would think that we are all doing a pretty good job in trying to follow like all of the rules and regulations and everything. Whoever who got the money to afford to travel and pay for the quarantine SH, and then like good for them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, if not, then too bad lah. I think that's the big challenge these days, right? If you want to travel, it's about the amount of money that you need to stand by just for your quarantine order.
Correct.
And it goes to not just hundreds,
thousands.
Yeah, it goes to thousands. And certain countries, I don't know now, but certain countries requires you to like stay 21 days instead of 14 days.
Yeah.
And 21 days of hotel stay will, if you are not mad, if you don't go crazy by then, you just be poor. So it's either or, it's both.
Exactly. So I don't know, I just feel I'm a bit sore that I see all of the YouTubers going out.
The American YouTubers.
Yeah, going to Italy and all these countries. Like,
yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, is there a risk that they want to take? Like,
that's
personally, for me, I cannot risk. I mean, I don't feel comfortable. I don't have the means to risk it.
Yeah, we don't even have the money to.
Yeah,
travel.
we don't have that exactly. Like, don't have the means to go for it, and we don't have, you know, and we can't risk it lah. There's a lot of things that we need to factor in or think about also.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you, but for me, I don't think I'm not confident enough to travel at this time, even though borders will be open or whatever.
Yeah. I don't think I'm comfortable for at least another year.
Yeah, same, me too.
Yeah.
Because even with the vaccines, it's like people can still get infected. So I don't understand why some people feel that, oh, I'm vaccinated, I'm safe.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's not wrong what you're safe, but it's just not like you're immune to it, you know?
Yeah. No lah, you're not even safe. You just, if you get it, it just means it's lesser
effects on you.
Yeah, you get lesser damage from the disease.
Yeah. Anyway, we are not judging people who choose to want to go to travel. You know, if you have the money, then like just go. Up to you.
Yeah,
I can't stop you from doing anything, right?
Yeah, it's your money.
Yeah, it's your money, not ours. So it's fine. But yeah, just
okay. Last question before we wrap this. Which country would you first go once you are like, okay, this is time to travel?
Can I give 2?
Okay, 2.
Okay, definitely. I'm gonna give a very boring answer. I'm gonna say like Japan.
Hey, of course.
And of course, I think go to for the Umrah, the small pilgrimage to Mecca and Medina, inshallah.
Okay.
You?
Definitely want to go Japan. But also I think I want to go Australia too.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, because I meet some of my friends there, and we have not seen each other for like almost 3 years already. And it's a long time to be away from good friends, from best friends. And as I said, I mean, these 3 years, even if we don't see each other, we have been doing virtual calls.
Yeah.
But it's different lah. You know, and anything can happen these days. You know that life is very fragile.
Yeah.
It's very fleeting that you can be alive and happy and strong one moment, and then the next moment everything is just gone.
Yeah.
So not going to leave to chances. If I have the opportunity, I will go and meet up with whoever that I miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that has been our episode on rounding up traveling and
What we miss about travel.
what we miss, what we don't miss.
It's making me very sad now because I really want to travel now.
Yeah, me
I miss
too.
Japan so much. Oh. I miss Australia. I miss
but-
Korea. I
But
miss
think about it. Think about it that if you go and travel now, I think the one thing I will never ever be okay with is to wear a mask on board for the entire 7 to 8 hours.
Oh yeah.
I wear 15 minutes already. I feel like killing people. Imagine 8 hours straight. Wow. And if you are feeling sleepy, you sleep with your mask on. I don't know what that's like. I haven't tried.
You
that
try
before.
lah. I
Tonight
huh?
Tonight.
No, when
Tonight we both sleep with
no
mask
lah.
on.
You when you go out, and after that, you know how I fall asleep inside the bus or MRT.
That's the thing. I don't know how you can do it. I can never ever fall asleep with a mask on.
Can.
No. It's not a matter of state of mind. It's just sleeping with the mask
You
on.
just. It's like I am one with the mask. The mask is one with me.
The only time you don't sleep in the bus is when you're at home. Okay? That's the reality.
Why is you always hating on me sleeping? Guys, if I could, he will always make fun of me
I
for
don't make
sleeping,
fun. I'm
for
pointing
sleeping,
it out.
for sleeping in the bus, in the MRT, in Singapore or outside Singapore.
Yes, regardless of countries and
Or in the
places.
car also.
Yeah, as long as Tiara is in a transport, whatever it is, car, just now what she mentioned, car, trains, buses. I don't know
Aeroplane
whether
also,
if she's gonna.
I sleep in the plane also.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
I don't know whether if you ride on a motorbike, you'll ever sleep.
No.
Hopefully not. If not, you just have to be in a sidecar kind of. Yeah,
He just has a
small thing.
problem with me sleeping in transport.
No, I don't have a problem with you sleeping in transport. I have a problem with you sleeping whenever we are traveling. Okay? That's the problem. That's the issue.
But why? It's so nice
No.
and relaxing.
No, you sleep at home on your bed.
It's so funny. Wait, before we finish, can you just tell them about
Okay.
the one where we go honeymoon?
Oh yeah. So we were in Japan. It was my first ever time in Japan. Everything was new and exciting
Then
for me,
travel
right?
with wife, right?
Yeah. Tiara has been in Japan once before our honeymoon, so she has seen what I was seeing that time. And being excited, being in a foreign country, and it's just natural that I will like point things out and hey Han, look at that. Yeah. So the first few times, yes, she did layan me. Like, oh, where? Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, I think like the 4th, 5th time, I got no response at all. Because basically I was just talking to myself. And because, yeah, obviously she fell asleep. And I do acknowledge that she was asleep because, yes, it was night.
It was a night
Yeah,
flight.
it was a night flight, red eye flight, right? So, okay lah, must be tired and all. So it's okay. And I forgot that she was asleep. So I still went on my, my merriment, like, hey, what's that? Yeah. But yeah, whenever I get excited, the climax became anticlimax because she was still asleep, right? So
funny.
yeah, I can't be excited. I'm just excited alone lah, basically. Okay, that's it for our episode.
Yeah,
you
let
guys
me
have
know,
enjoyed.
like DM me if you are also one who sleeps in moving vehicles.
Yeah, and do let us know if your husband or your boyfriend has a problem with that.
Yeah, I want to know. We can start a support group.
Yeah, and the husbands also can start a support group.
Okay, thanks guys for joining our podcast today. Thank you for your patience as well as we navigate through our free time or whatever that's left of it. And yeah, thank you for your support.
Thanks. See you guys in the next episode.
Bye.